There is a growing call to investigate Meghan Markle. This is going to be a huge disaster for her and for her brands, which could land her to jail. Yes, the situation for Meghan Markle is getting serious, especially on this issue. What is happening? Let's talk about her lifelong service. There was a commentator, for which I believe her name, and she mentioned that Meghan Markle's promise for a lifelong service for your benefit, for my benefit, for the good of humanity. Oh my God, I'm gonna help the humanity. Has only 1 hour per week dedication. Yes, you would think, wow, lifelong service? She is working 24/7 to make things better, especially with our money. But recent reports suggest through the filing of IRS, I think 990 tax filing, that Meghan worked only 1 hour per week. Only 1 hour for her, again, lifelong service, commitment, and dedication. This lifelong service, this promise coming from Meghan and her team is nothing but a hoax to steal your money. So let's talk about the second point. Now, Meghan's charity work is always very, very shady. We know in 2020, January 11th, Reuters, they have published a report and they said that Meghan would do a voiceover for Disney, and in return, Disney will pay Meghan's charity work for the elephant protection. That money was released from Disney, but there is no confirmation whether that money went to protect the elephant or protect Meghan Markle's pocket. We do not know. It could be that she used that money from Disney, from this charity, for her own benefit. Meghan's charity work is very, very shady for many other reasons too. And of them is that she chose where to spend the money, not the donors. The donors pay her, then she goes out to cherry pick which organization, which non-profit will get this, if she pays out anything. If she does, we do not know. But outwardly, she would always claim, yeah, I'm paying to this charity, I'm paying to the charity, women empowerment and whatnot. But we do not really know how much she is paying. Remember, Amber Heard, she said, yeah, I pledged. And she was asked, did you pay? She said, no, I pledged. So we do not know. Because Meghan Markle, what is she doing with her money? We do not know. We know one thing for sure, which is that Meghan and Amber Heard, both of them are narcissists. So for them, pledging is equivalent to giving. And you can paint the rest of the picture. Number 3 point is that Meghan's charity is promoting her brand. Meghan's charity is promoting her brand, to say the least. The reason for that is because, yes, you might say, oh yeah, I have received some money or charity money from Meghan. Some people might say that. But remember, even if she pays one single penny from those charity funds, she is doing it to promote her own brand. Guys, it is not about humanity. It is not about protecting women. It is not about equality. It is not about making things better. Can you imagine the person who promotes or advocates for equality or living in a humble life? She is promoting this all over the world, that we need to take care of the environment, don't waste, don't do this, don't do that, while sitting in a palace in Montecito. Yeah, and that palace costed her $14 million. I mean, you paint the picture, man. This is going to be absolutely disastrous. So Meghan Markle, even if she spends one single penny from the charity fund, it is to promote her brand, not for anybody else. Number 4 is that we have seen how Ben Browning and Farrah Taylor, the head of Archewell's marketing department, both of them quit this year. Yes, how many months? Only 3-4 months into the year. She already lost 2 of them. Actually, in the first 1 or 2 months, she lost 2 of them. Shows something is fishy. Why people are quitting? Why people are leaving them? Meghan and Harry, I don't know. Is this because they are seeing something that is not quite right? Is this something because they know something? Or maybe Meghan and Harry paid them, shut your mouth, don't say anything. But remember, people quitting for Meghan and Harry is happening all the time. I'm giving you just 2 examples from this year only. There are a lot of other people who quit we asked this question to Meghan and her actual foundation, why people are quitting? It is because they are doing shady businesses. They are doing shady businesses. They're probably not even paying their employees because all the money goes to Meghan makeup and her wardrobe. Who knows? But the point here is that we do not have to even look into all the IRS filing, the numbers and all that. You just take a look at what people are doing with the organization, how long they're staying with them. You will see a clear picture that Meghan and Harry, something is off about them and this whole tax filing thing. IRS tax filing, guys, this is very important for you to understand. IRS tax filing disclosure is not something Meghan can control. The reason for that is because these numbers, this tax filing is always public. If I am required by anybody, legally to disclose my tax and where I spend my money, what did I do with the charity funds, then I must oblige. I must. Meghan Markle, she did not do us any favor when we came to know that she only worked 1 hour per week. You could argue that, well, she could have, hide it from us. No, she could not. IRS would not allow her to hide this information. Therefore, if you are Meghan Markle fan, don't be so naive thinking, well, yeah, look, she is telling us everything about her financial. Don't be so naive because that is not the case. We can never trust Meghan Markle. I'm pretty sure she will come out one day and say, because we know she is running for politics, becoming the next president of US, she will say, yeah, I did my tax filing. I disclosed everything. I told you guys everything. I'm clean. I did not, hold back any money. I gave it all where I pledged. Again, pledged. But the thing is, she cannot keep these things private. These are public papers and for public to see them. Number 6, different issue. Sarah Ferguson, she doesn't like Meghan Harry to go to UK whatsoever. She said, I don't think you can have the best of both worlds, quote unquote. Sarah Ferguson, wife of Prince Andrew, who is also sharing the Royal Lodge in UK. The reason why she is talking at this point, I personally think, could be that she doesn't want to move out of the Royal Lodge, or that she has some holding back. She doesn't really want to be kicked out of the Royal Lodge and go to Frogmore Cottage where Meghan and Harry is or was living, because she loves that place and William is going to be moving into the Royal Lodge, what we understand. Sarah Ferguson, I think she's pinning all of this problem. The source is from Meghan Harry. She doesn't want them to go back to UK. They are the main culprit. They are behind all of this problem that she is facing and Prince Andrew in regards to getting out of the Royal Lodge. They do not want to leave the place. They lived there for a long time, I think 20 years. So Sarah Ferguson is saying you cannot have. Shows also that most of the British royal family members, their sentiment, their feeling about Meghan Harry is pretty bitter. Coming from Sarah Ferguson, she's speaking on behalf of the rest of the family members, I'm sure. Meghan Harry face lose-lose situation according to Christopher Anderson, author. He said, if Meghan Harry, they do go to the coronation, they will be shunned visibly. Nobody will see them. They will be given a back seat. Nobody will even be able to, see where they're sitting. If they do go, so that is a big PR flop for them. If they do not go, then people will say, well, you are denying your birthright, Prince Harry. Therefore, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, these duplicitous duos, they're facing a lose-lose situation. Going there, it's not going to do them any good. Not going there will be a disaster at the same time. And this is my last point, guys. Recently came in the news, another celebrity like Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, New Zealand Prime Minister. If you do not know her, you can search her. She is almost like a celebrity. She came to the States and she gave interviews and she is a celebrity. She is now distancing further from Meghan Harry after this. She distanced from them 4 months ago. How she is distancing herself is by joining Prince William's Earthshot charity project. Yes, Prince William asked Jacinda Ardern to become the trustee of this Earthshot Prize project. The reason for that is obviously because she is more trustworthy than Meghan and Harry. If William asked I mean, forget about all the bitterness, what happened in the relationship between these two brothers. Forget about all of this. Prince William cannot trust Meghan and Harry with this kind of charity work. They are gonna ruin it, guys. If not still fund from the Earthshot project, they will ruin it. They will bully his staffer. So what Prince William did, voila, he went to somebody else who is not really that close compared to his own brother, obviously, but he finds more trust, comfort to deal with her than to deal with his own brother and sister-in-law. And this is also a very clear indication that the family, they no longer trust Meghan and Harry. They will never be able to trust them again, and they should not. Guys, Meghan's fund charity work must be investigated. This is a huge disaster for them. If proven, if found guilty, we know right now Harry is facing the possibility of being deported from US, and if Meghan is now getting investigated, I mean, that will be the end of them. Should be the end of them. We hope that they will be investigated soon. New here, consider to subscribe. See you in the next video.